Like I said, Kimberly is a lawyer. In Georgia, I can play anybody's recording. Like y'all heard the clinic when I went in the clinic, and they even said they was mad that I did it, even though I was playing my counselor's voice. But Georgia has their own laws. Okay, I'm in Georgia, so I woke up to 7 privacy complaints from Storm in no one's favor. Their channel is going to be going down because YouTube says that if you make false copyright claims, your channel is going down. Your channel will go down. Future reference: if you make false copyright claims, your channel is going down. I just talked to YouTube in the little chat box. Okay, so her channel's going down. Probably about 10 days. They told me to give them 10 days. I have appealed it. She's going to have to come to Georgia to court to prove her case. Georgia has their own laws. Kimberly's in here. She is a lawyer in Indiana, same place where Storm lives. So yeah, YouTube is getting tired of the bullshit, okay? That's why I'm sitting back and I'm not doing no copyright strikes. You know why? Because I read up on that bullshit. And I would lose my fucking channel. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to feed into negativity. What I'm going to do is sit back and let people lose their own shit on their own by being dumb, okay? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Just because I record somebody's voice does not mean that's a copyright. That is not mean that. I want y'all to all read up on this, okay? That does not mean it's a copyright strike. Can I get a amen? Kimberly said, amen. Anyway, so me and Kimberly are handling it. We just, I got, like I said, I got one copyright strike. That's the only thing that hurts your channel, but you can do something about it to where it does not stick, which we are doing. Also, Privacy Act strikes, that don't hurt your channel, okay? Basically what that is somebody saying that you're putting their personal information out and you got 48 hours to take it down, or YouTube will investigate, and if it does, they'll take it down. But that doesn't count as a strike on your channel. It does not hurt your channel. So I'm letting YouTube investigate. We just handled the business that we needed to handle. I woke up to this. Like I said, I've been in court all day, and when I got back, I fell asleep. Court didn't start till 1:30. I'll talk about that tomorrow during story time, because I have been so drained this week. And I just had to, sit back and whatever, So I'm going to start telling story time again tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know what happened in court. It was nothing bad. It was just trial for me. Also, y'all going to have to get y'all snacks ready for tomorrow. I got to get a few things. I got to go to the beauty supply store. Somebody sent me some money to get some things. I need to get me some bonnets and stuff. Y'all gonna be laughing on y'all's ass tomorrow for the show. We're gonna do a show tomorrow. Y'all, I'm gonna have y'all ass rolling on the carpet. Y'all got to be at my show tomorrow evening. Let me get these 50-cent bonnets ready to put on my head and some other things. Also, y'all gonna be rolling on y'all's ass, okay? Y'all got to see the show that's tomorrow. Y'all got to see it. It's gonna be hilarious. Anyways, I cannot wait. Till this person's whole shit goes down. And it's gonna happen. YouTube don't play about false. YouTube does not play about false copyrights. Now you can sit here and do privacy acts all fucking day, because that doesn't hurt nobody's channel. But when you sit here and say somebody's using your content, they don't play about that, okay? So I'm going to be doing a lot of privacy acts tonight on other people when I get off of here. Also, and going through some other things and see what I can, nitpick at. Or I just might leave it alone and let this person hang themselves, or both people just hang themselves. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just not fight back and just sit back for a minute. That's what I've been doing, y'all. Sit back for 1 minute. Just sit back and let them hang themselves, That is the best revenge, because some people are going to really lose their channel because of their dumbasses. Okay? Also, copyright. So you're really going to take a homeless person to court to sue for copyright, okay, you're not gonna get nothing, but okay, you're not gonna do nothing but hurt yourself and your own channel. Anyways, so we'll see what happens, y'all. Also, I think YouTube said she has 10 days to get all her shit together. She's gonna have to come to Georgia and do what she do where I'm at in Rome. And these folks down here, they ain't gonna play with you, but they gonna look like you're crazy. They gonna look at you. They're gonna send her ass on back to Indiana. I promise you. This small country redneck town. Okay, come on down. Come on down, y'all. Come on down. Come on down, girl. Come on down. Come on down. You come to this town, you gonna see. You won't want to come back. Anyway, so come on down. Come on down to Rome, Georgia. She from Indiana. Yeah, that's the same place Kimberly's from, the lawyer that's helping me out with everything. But like I said, this is my first copyright strike. I have appealed it. I am gonna probably sue for damages for lies. Who knows? So we'll see how this goes. I think she got 10 days, they said. And I even talked to YouTube in the chat. YouTube has told me she had 10 days, and they said if they find that she has made a false claim, her channel might be took down. Let's just say that, y'all. Yeah, why the hell? That's what the judge gonna say. Like, why the hell are you in my courtroom with COVID? Laugh out loud, especially here. These people, I am in the backwoods somewhere with nothing but fucking rednecks. And I don't even know why I'm in this fucking town. It's fucking fucked up. And I got to get out this town myself because you know what? They don't like me. Why? Because they're fucked up and they're all racist. Let me tell you something. I got to get out this town. I'm from Atlanta. I don't know why I came to this town, but don't nobody want to be here. Don't nobody want to be in this fucked up town. I'm telling you how they are. They even look at me like that because they know who I am and how I am. And I don't play. I'm not with that racist shit, but they know. They know. But with this bullshit that she's doing, okay, we're gonna see what happens. But like I said, we'll see. She got 10 days. Kimberly is a real lawyer. I don't know if y'all really understand, or y'all think somebody's just sitting up here lying and telling lies and jokes and shit. No, this is not a joke. This is the truth. I don't have to sit up here and feed nobody lies, okay? Somebody's trying to say I used their voice when I was dropping the receipts yesterday on part 2. Look at Georgia's laws. Do y'all remember when I went to the clinic and I was recording and I recorded my counselor talking? Do y'all remember that? And the counselor found out and I told y'all about it and I got in trouble. They could have took me to court right there. And then she's contacted my minor child and I got proof of that. Yes. So if y'all remember me going to my methadone clinic and I was recording and I said I got in trouble for recording live my counselor's voice. Do y'all remember that? Okay, well, the person over the clinic took me in a room and explained everything to me. Don't you think if they could have sued me, or they could have told me to take the video down, or they could have don't you think they would have did it? But the only reason I got in trouble is because of the other people there, the HIPAA law, other people, and the privacy. So let me explain one thing to y'all. It's bullshit, and I'm gonna sit back and sit here and laugh when their channel comes down, and it is what it is, you know. So yeah, you'll see. Y'all see. Now, the only way to fix this would be to retract the copyright claim. That she would have to retract and say she don't want to do it. She don't want to go through with it. And then her channel might still not be took down, but it might still be took down, if that makes sense, just because she made a fake copyright claim. Okay, so we got that out the way. Anyways, I really want y'all to look up. Just don't listen to what people say. I really want y'all, if you want to know about copyright strikes and all that, to really read up on it on YouTube. Just because you use somebody's voice, in my state, I have different laws. Her state, she has different law. Every state has different laws, okay? My law is, well, I'm not even going to put out too much information, but just know that it was my material. I don't care if I can use the president's voice and played it on another phone. That's not a copyright, okay? That's not a copyright strike. See, people are just really dumb. So we will see. We shall see, and I will keep y'all updated. Of course. I'm gonna keep everybody updated on it and let y'all know what happens. All that shit. But I have appealed it, and I have handled legal action with my daughter. She can say that she has fake accounts. She can say that though. That's the thing. Do you really think she's gonna contact my daughter using her Instagram, y'all? Come on now. You know she's not gonna do that. This lady has 1,000,001 troll accounts. Do you really think she's gonna use her account to contact my daughter? No, she's not gonna use her account to contact. She's gonna use a troll account. Let's just say that, okay? So that's getting took care of. Also, another thing is the police can find out. I don't care if you use whatever, a VPN. I don't give a fuck if you use a troll account. The police can track that shit down, okay? This lady is not going to use, just like when she was contacted, and I don't even think that was Fran and Blahmont, when she was contacting my husband's people. I think that was her in no one's favor, okay? Just like when they did that bullshit, they didn't use their information, okay? They used a troll account, you feel me? But if I wanted to, I could have got it taken care of and seen where it really came from. This lady's not going to use her fucking, yeah, if I go the legal way, the police can find out where it all came from. Especially talking to a minor child, they can pull all that. I don't care what troll account you use. I don't care about none of that. It will come. Y'all will see. Okay. Also, the privacy strikes, y'all need to look up on that. That does not affect your channel. That makes them look bad because YouTube will start looking into it. And then if it is a privacy, they'll just take it down. But that's not a strike on your channel. The only strike on my channel that has stuck is the copyright strike because YouTube don't play about that. But also it goes two ways. Let me explain that for y'all. It goes two ways, okay? It can go in her favor and it can go in my favor. Let's just say that, okay? All right. One way it would go in my favor is because Georgia has different laws. And what I did when I dropped those receipts, how can she prove that was her voice? Let me just put y'all up on game right quick. Okay? Let's just say this. She's going to have to prove, even though if I did use her voice, it's still not going to hold up, okay? Let's just say that because of Georgia's laws. But let's just say it was a really copyright strike, and because I used her voice, if I did, and it would hold up, she would have to prove in the court of Georgia, that was her voice. You feel me? When I was recording, when I was on live, she's going to have to prove in the court of Georgia, where I'm at, that was her voice. That's very hard to do, y'all. For one, because I was on live stream, I was on live, okay? She's going to have to prove it was her voice. All right. Number two, Georgia is different laws. We have really weird laws in Georgia, okay? And I can use people's voice. I can use all that, okay? Another thing is, I'm not trying to give y'all too much game. Just know that Kimberly on here is a real lawyer in Indiana, same place where she is at. And it's going to get a little messy, okay? She can say she ain't contact my fucking daughter, just like I can go ahead and put some charges on whoever contacted my husband's dad on Facebook, and I can track that IP in it. I could take that to the police and say this is harassment, and we could see, but I didn't do that, you know? But this thing can get very, very messy, okay? Let's just say that. So yeah, they want to play. We can play. We can play all day. Me, I'm the type of person is I like to sit back and let a motherfucker hang theirself. I don't have time to do I don't have time to do strikes or privacy strikes, even though she's over there using my shit. Okay, let me say one thing to y'all, and then this is gonna be case closed. Okay, does she not have a picture over there with me and when I was in jail in a inmate uniform, right? Talking to the news. Let me just put a bug in y'all's ear right quick. Okay, because I'm going to handle some business when I get off of here. Me and Kimberly, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a heads up. She has me in a picture of me in an inmate uniform over there talking about how I got raped in jail, right? Let me just throw that out to y'all right quick, okay? Over there talking about, oh, I got raped in jail, I got this, and then no one's favorite over there in the comments where I posted that talking about cash at me, I need a hit. When somebody said that they was gonna bless me, no one's favorite was over there asking the lady for a cash app, y'all. Asking this lady on Storm's page. If y'all go over there and where Storm reposted my comment where I said cash at me, I need a hit, because that was a joke. That was a joke because we was all having fun last night. A lady went over there and posted, well, this lady is in the woods. Y'all are making fun of her. Don't worry. I'm going to bless her. I'm going to send her money, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do that this weekend. No one's favorite goes over there and tells her how sick her child has sickle cell, and can she cash app her some money? Her birthday's Friday. What? But weren't y'all just talking about my kids? What? Hold on, rewind. You just begged a lady that was gonna help me this weekend for a cash app. Put your cash app over there, no one's favorite. Y'all gotta go look at the comment over there on Storm's page where she reposted me saying I need a hit. Stroll down her community post and it says I need a hit. That came from my post when we was just playing and I said cash at me. A lady over there commented on that post and said y'all are crazy for talking about this girl's kids, talking about she homeless, God don't like ugly. So the lady that put all this stuff, I went to her page, y'all, to see if she was a troll or she was playing, because you don't play with God. Let me tell you something. You don't play with God. So I went to the lady's page, and 5 years ago, she had a video up there of nothing but church. So I don't know if it's a troll account. I don't care. But obviously, she was talking some real shit over there, saying she's going to contact me this weekend, bless me. No one's favorite goes over there and begs this lady for a cash app. And she's trying to help someone homeless. She said, don't give it to that homeless lady. And this lady just said, that she's tired of them dogging me out, talking about I'm homeless because they can lose everything. No one's favorite goes over there talking about how sick her baby has COVID, how her baby got sickle cell, but y'all was just dogging my kids out. And then y'all have a post. That's why I'm fixing to handle it. Y'all have a post over there making fun of me being raped. Making fun of me being raped with a state uniform, inmate uniform on, talking to the news. So if we really want to take legal action, we can, okay? Let me just say that. I got everything from when she called my daughter a meth head junior. I had the recording, everything in my phone. I have where she's over there making fun of me being raped with a state inmate uniform on. And people are laughing at that. So a church lady went over there in the comment section on Storm's page, where Storm reposted the thing that I put on my page. And in the comment section, I put, I need a hit, cash at me, talking to my supporters, but I was playing. Y'all know I've been playing back and forth. Since they want to play, we can play. She went and reposted it. Storm went and reposted it over there. A lady went over there and said, I'm going to bless her with some money and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. They thought it was a troll account. Well, I looked on the lady's page, and 5 years ago, she had a video about in church or whatever. And I don't even know who this lady is, but I do know no one's favorite, and some other people was over there why are you going to bless this crackheaded bitch that don't take care of her kids? Why are you going to do this? You know what the lady's response was? How dare you put this lady down that don't have nothing? You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to change my mind from blessing her. But guess what she did do? No one's favorite went over there and was like, oh, cash at me, do this. The lady was like, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And I bless you and bless you. She was saying basically bless you. And y'all need to get your crown fixed by making fun of me. Anyways, long story short is, it's sad that these people are trying to make people that believe in God. See, I believe in God, and God is powerful, okay? Oh, I got no one's favorite real name. I want y'all to go to Lipstick Alley. She has been exposed on there, but we'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, the lady was like, y'all not going to make me change my mind. If I'm going to bless this lady this weekend, y'all can help. But I'm gonna contact Jenny this weekend, and God's been blessing me for 5 years, blah blah blah. It might have been fake, it might have been a troll. I don't know. I don't care if it was. I know I don't play with God like that. I don't know, and I don't really care. But I know it wasn't me. I don't have no troll accounts. I don't have time for that. But I do know that they was over there begging this lady for a cash app when she said she was gonna bless me. Talking about how sick your baby had sickle cell. You know what? God don't like ugly. Stop talking about my children. My children has nothing to do with this. You're sitting here begging a lady, telling her that your daughter's sick with sickle cell, that got COVID, all this stuff. But on the other hand, you're talking about my kids being a meth head junior. Then I haven't said nothing about y'all's kids except about Storm's son when she said that about my child. Then y'all are over there posting a picture of me being in a uniform from jail, talking to the news, talking about how I got raped. But see, I know for a fact y'all have been raped. Over there, the one making the post has been raped before too and had a bad life. But guess what? You're over there talking about me. But see, I'm not going to stoop to that level, and I don't talk about people that's been raped. I don't do that. That is not my character. I don't put people down if that's been raped. You thought No One's Favorite didn't have kids? Yeah, she's a liar. Obviously, she's saying she has kids that has a daughter with sickle cell and blah, 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 and has COVID, begging the lady for a cash app on Storm's page. It's all crazy, y'all. Anyways, I don't talk about people that's been raped. I don't do that. I don't think that's funny. That's not funny to me. Like, we can laugh and joke and hee ha ha and make fun of people because sometimes you need a good laugh. But talking about somebody that's been raped, thank you, Jasmine. Welcome. Talking about somebody that's been raped is like beyond that. That's just not acceptable. I can't see myself doing that because I've been through that. You feel me? Like, even though that I'm a strong woman and I've been through a lot, it's just, I can't see myself bringing up nobody's past. I just can't fix my mouth. I can't fix my brain. Yeah, No One's Favorite exposed my daughter's real name. That was the one that put Akira's information out here, and she took the video down. Yeah, everything's coming together, y'all. No One's Favorite said Blama and that Fran was doing all this. They told me that Fran and Blama was the ones that contacted my husband, but really I think it was them too. Now I'm opening my eyes, y'all. But I just really can't fix my mouth to talk about no one being raped. That just does not run through my brain. Now, what I will do is sit here and talk about a motherfucker smoking a cigarette with a bonnet on. I will talk about that sort of thing. Alicia, yeah, Alicia's her name. I will talk about that sort of thing. Yeah, YouTube got so much drama right now. So, you know, I like to have fun. You know, I like to do my story time. That's what I came here to do. And it's just sickening. It's just really crazy that people are doing this to me, okay? I have everyday life. People know I'm homeless right now. I have an everyday life and I'm pregnant on the streets, blah, blah, blah. I have a everyday life that I go through and stuff I've been through. I just can't, you know, sometimes, you know, I like to have fun. So, you know, I like to have fun. You know, y'all know I've been doing my story times Monday through Friday and whatever else. No One's Favorite said Melissa already sent her the birthday cash app. That wasn't Melissa that was on there, y'all. Melissa might have sent her a cash app, but that wasn't Melissa that was on that post, y'all. She wants y'all to think that was Melissa. That was a whole nother person. Melissa sent her a cash app. That's great. That's their Betsy, y'all. But that lady didn't send that lady no cash app. That lady, no. But anyways, even if she did, that's her money. You know, I don't care. Whatever people do with their money, that's their money. That's their money. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody not to go spend their money on somebody. I'm not evil. This is other people's money. If you're not spending it, why are you trying to tell somebody what the hell to do with their money? I'm not that person, you know. If that lady blessed her, good. Yeah, if she did, good. And it's not me that's mad. They got mad when the lady said she was going to contact me this weekend and bless me and help me out. She hasn't contacted me yet. And I didn't even check my email. So I don't know. She might do, she might not. I don't know. But the lady, that's on her. I'm not going to go tell that lady, don't send her no birthday money. That's not my character. Now, what I do, I don't sit up here. I'm not a reactor. I'm just here basically to tell my story, y'all, and what I'm going through to help the next person. I'm just here to help the next person. Another thing is what I won't do is you sent me 2 Cash App Storm, and you was asking me, was I hungry? I never. Oh yeah, I'm fixing to get my channel. Kimberly said, "Oh Jenny, we're going to get your channel real badass and professional, along with the podcast. Oh, Mean Girls Hide and Watch. Yes, we're fixing to do a podcast, and all that. You know what, y'all? They might do hire me right now, Storm Stank. But guess what? Right now, as I speak, I got so much shit going on right now. At this point in time, I quit looking for work until I get my own place, until I can go to the doctors, until I can do this. I have so many appointments and court dates coming up, and that I've been doing visit and case plans and this and that and parenting classes. Like, I don't have time right now. Obviously it's not meant for me to get a job right this minute. Obviously it's meant for me to do this podcast and YouTube and make a living off that. Right now, my daily routine is so booked up between my kids, courts, and everything else. I don't know who the fuck Storm Stank is. I still ain't figured out. But we're going to be doing a podcast. We're looking for a few more females. Me, Tiffany, Kimberly. We're looking for some more people that want to join. I know Jessica said we're going to be doing a podcast, y'all. Also, I'm going to have 3 channels. One's going to be for the shits, one to tell my story, and one is to be reacting. Also, I'm going to be having a podcast. I will be selling merch. We're going to be getting that together. We're going to turn this negative into a positive. You feel me? We're going to turn this negative shit into a positive, okay? Now, let me explain this. Just because I wanted to have fun one night, how many times have these people talked about me and my kids, okay? I want y'all to think logically with your brains right now. How many times have these people been talking about me? Every day, between my kids, me being homeless, me being pregnant, me being raped, me this, me doing tricks, me doing drugs in the past. How many times have these people dogged me out since I've been on YouTube? I had fun one time. Exactly. I'm done with that. I'm turning my negative into a positive. I'm done with the clowning. I'm done. I just wanted to have fun one day, which was last night. I don't understand. I can't have fun and tell the truth and have fun. It's entertainment. I just want to have fun. I've been dogged out on these streets by them since day one. And just because I go and have fun, it's a problem. Like, it's not making sense. One day out me having fun, and like, what's the problem? One thing about it is you will never hear me talk about somebody being raped and posting a picture when I was raped in the jail. Another thing is, there's a lot of women on YouTube that have been through some of the things that I've been through, and it's just, I don't know. We was just being silly last night with the Cash App, talking about I need a hit, blah, blah, blah. Because I have been serious. I don't know. As long as I've been on YouTube for 2.5 months, y'all know I have never laughed. I have never, I'm always telling my story. I'm being serious, blah, blah, blah. When have y'all ever seen me really laugh or smile? Never, except for last night. You feel me? So sometimes you got to laugh stuff off. You got to have fun. It's not all about being serious. So, instead of being so serious, I want to have fun. And it is what it is, I don't never really laugh. I don't really have fun. But when I am in a silly mood, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go all out. And I will stop when I want to stop. Can't nobody shut me up. That's what they're trying to do. But the thing about it is, it was just having fun, okay? I was just having fun last night, blah, 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 having fun. It was funny. Um, but it's getting out of hand. I see people don't know how to have fun because now you're talking about me being raped. You're talking about my story times. Like, it's really sickening now. It's really sickening that you sit up here and you're not funny. Like, you're talking about serious things. You're calling my kid meth head juniors. You're talking about me being homeless. You're talking about me being pregnant. You're talking about now you're posting pictures where I was raped. Like, that's not funny. I mean, and if people laugh at that, they're sick in their own minds. But me, I don't find that shit funny. Now the pictures I posted was funny. Okay, that was funny. That was comedian shit. But you didn't see me post no picture of nobody being raped. You didn't hear me talk about nobody being beat. You didn't hear me talk about nobody killing somebody's dog. You didn't hear me talk about how your husband killed the dog and you were still with him. You didn't hear me put your personal information out there. So my thing is, you couldn't take it. You couldn't take that I was being funny and being, you couldn't help it. So, hold on, y'all. Damn, y'all got it before me. I was trying to block them. But anyways, I'm grown. I can smoke as long as I'm not doing drugs. I'm pretty damn good. I've had 7 kids, been pregnant 10 times. This is my 10th time being pregnant, 2 miscarriages. So mind your biz. Anyway, none of my kids have problems from smoking now. So leave me alone. Anyway, so I was being funny, y'all. People couldn't take it, but it's like I said, I'm fixing to handle when I get off of here. Tomorrow I will be doing story time, and I'm really going to be doing story time. But guess what? It might be funny, but it's going to be my story, okay? And however I'm dressed, I can dress how I want to dress, okay? So I will be doing a story time of my life for real, but I'm going to be dressed funny. I'm just going to put that out there. And if you have a problem with it, then don't come to story time, because I'm going to be telling a story about my life. And it's going to be about how I met one of my baby daddies. But whatever I have on, or however I'm telling it, or whatever, if you don't like it, then oh well. I'm just going to be honest with you, because it is what it is. But I will be doing a story time of my life. But I'm just going to be telling. It's just going to be funny. And if I have my titties hanging to the floor, oh well. If I have a 10-cent bonnet on, oh well. If I have a big gap in my mouth, oh well. Just going to let you know right now. But I'm going to be telling a story. I'm going to have a story time of my story time. And it's just going to be funny. Oh, my kids, they're all great. Like I said, I see my kids, my baby daddies in Atlanta lets me see my other kids that's out there that he has until I get housing. I have custody of them too. As soon as I get housing, they'll all be home. The ones that I reunited with, they're great. My 16-year-old is tired of getting DMs, so we're going to get that fixed. So yeah, they're great. Talked to Akira tonight. She's great. Everybody's great. My baby can't wait till her birthday. Her birthday's September 13th. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all would not believe this. I got 2 kids born on September 13th. I don't know if I ever told y'all. Okay, Akira, the one that's in the group home, she was born September 13th. She'll be 15, September 13th, in about 2 weeks. Then, when she was 3 years old, I went into labor with one of my sons. And he will be 12 September 13th. And that's the one my baby daddy has. She's a Virgo and she loves her mommy. And I have another one, my son, and he stays with my baby daddy, one of my younger kids. And they both born September 13th. They're exactly 3 years apart. So Akira will be turning 15 and the other one will be turning 12, the one that's with my baby daddy. And he's not my youngest. He's my I have my two youngest with my baby daddy, and one is 12 and one is 11. The younger ones that's with him. Well, they're both 11 right now because they're like 9 months apart. So I have two kids that's 11 with my baby daddy right now, but one will be 12 September 13th. Same as Akira. So I got two kids' birthdays coming up, born on the same day, 3 years apart. And the same day, 3 years. That's crazy. I was so mad, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about that day. I wasn't mad, but I wasn't really mad, but it was so weird. Like, I was having a birthday party. That's gonna be one of my story times about me having a birthday party for Akira, her turning 3, and then bam, I went into labor. It was so messed up, but it was beautiful. I had another blessing at the birthday party, and it was great. I have to tell y'all about that. But yes, I got two Virgos, 2 September 13th. And it was crazy. But yeah, like I was telling y'all, tomorrow before I have my funny story time, I might do one more funny story time, which will be tomorrow, and then I will start back doing my serious story times the next day. I love being pregnant. Yes, I do. I should have been my birthday is September, and my mom's sister has a son. My birthday September. I had my son. That's crazy. 2 birthdays at the same time. Oh Lord, my bank could not handle it. Yeah, but you know, Kimberly, when they're young, when kids are young, it really don't cost that much to have little birthday parties, whatever. It's when they get teenagers. You feel me? Like, oh my gosh. But that's gonna be another story time. I'm gonna do one more story time tomorrow. That's gonna be hilarious, and then I'm gonna start back getting on my serious story times. Like I told y'all, I've been in court all day. I went to trial today on some petty shit. Driving on suspended license 2 times in this little country town. Not this town I'm in. It's like a town that's on down about an hour and a half away. It was crazy, but anyways, as soon as I walked through. No. Have I lost any subs? No. I've actually gained subs. I have gained a lot of subs, y'all. I lost a lot of subs when I was messing with her and talking to her. I probably lost like 50 to 100, but I've actually got that back in like a few days. I've actually gained a lot of subs since I've cut her off. And that's the truth. I don't have no reason to lie. But I got another channel. I'm going to be doing a podcast. I need a few more people to join the podcast of me and a few other ladies we're going to be doing. My other channel is JJ Gang, and that's going to be one for the shits or for reacting. So if you don't know, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. Hopefully one of the mods can drop the link. If they don't have the link, it's going to be capitalized JJ. 2 J's capitalized and gang, Gang. And yes, we're going to use StreamYard. We're trying to figure out how we're going to do this podcast because it's not going to just be on my channels. You subbed over there as well. Drop the link. You have the right one so other people can go ahead and sub over there. So what we're going to do, y'all, and we're looking for other people to do it. Me, Kimberly, Tiffany, and I think Jessica, we're going to have a few, some of us women doing a podcast. It's not just going to be on my channel, and it's JJ Gang spelled like that. It's not going to be just my channel. I'm thinking however they want to do it. Because all of us are going to make money off of it. So either we all going to share a channel or we're all going to, I don't know. It's however they want to do it. It don't matter. I guess we'll all make our own channel. And then one day we'll be on one person's channel, next person. I don't know. I'm going to let them figure that out. We're going to sell our merch. We're going to sell merch. We're going to sell all type of stuff from our podcast because Kimberly makes all that stuff and she's a good designer. So thank you, True Love. So I'm looking for some more people with us with the podcast. We're gonna do StreamYard. We're gonna do all this. My other second channel is JJ Gang right now. I'm gonna have 3 channels. It's gonna be one, my story time, which is this channel. One's gonna be for the shits, the fuckery, the shit slash fuckery one, and the other one's gonna be reacting, and then we're gonna have another one which is gonna be podcast. We're gonna be selling our merch on here on the podcast, and whoever wants to join is, we're all probably gonna make up a channel, and we're gonna put it all out everywhere. So each one of us can make money off of it. So I don't know how they want to do it. I'm gonna let them decide. If everybody just make their own channel and then have the podcast on one person's channel, but have it streaming on all the channels, we're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna let them figure it out. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be all of us women all over the world, all in different states, up, talking about positive things. And like Jessica's from Europe, she'll be, all women all over the world, all over, different states. We're all going to be, talking about, whatever we talk about. It's going to be like a little podcast, a positive thing, everybody getting along, everything like that. We're going to have our own merch, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be good. So I just want to let y'all know the second channel right now it's the JJ Gang. It's right there, all capitalized. Make sure you subscribe. I think it's like 200 and something subs, and I just made that channel yesterday. That channel is probably going to be for I don't know what we're going to make that channel. I just put something, but we are going to be doing some positive things. We are going to be, we're going to do StreamYard. Here goes the channel. Right here, go ahead and click and subscribe. But we're going to be doing some positive things over here, starting very, very soon. Our channels are going to blow. Podcasts going on, everything. I'm going to have a certain channel for the fuckery that all of us are going to be on. I'm going to have something of us up, talking about and, upbringing different women that's going through different things. I also want to be a mentor. I've always wanted to be a mentor for young girls that have been trafficked. And I feel like these people that are mentors for these type of children, they haven't been through the stuff that I've been through. I have to change the link. All right, well, that's not it, y'all. Hold on. It's JJ Gang, y'all. Hold on. But it's JJ Gang. I will drop the link in a minute. But I want y'all to know what I'm trying to do right now is be a mentor. Go to Jenny's post and it's on there. If you can't find it with JJ Gang, it's in one of my community posts. You have to probably scroll down. But what I want to do is I want to be a mentor. I want to be a mentor. Kimberly has the link right here to the new channel. But I'm going to be a mentor for kids that are being sex trafficked right now. And our podcast, and thank you, Christy girl. And our podcast, we're going to have this podcast, uplifting different women. We're going to be all over. The podcast is going to be a group of women all over the world, different states, and, talk about different subjects and blah, blah, blah. We will be selling merchandise, blah, blah, blah. I will still be doing my story times. I will also have a channel for the fuckery because I don't want to mix business. I don't want to mix my story time because some people are just here for my story. Let me just say that. Some people are here for the fuckery, and some people are going to be here for the reactions, and then some people are going to be here just for the uplifting podcast. So I'm going to be splitting all of it up, me and these few ladies. That I'm gonna, Kimberly and a few others that are gonna have the podcast. But what I'm trying to do also, because I wish I had a mentor. And a lot of people like when let me just say this: when I was a teenager and I was being sex trafficked at 14, 15, and guys were making me, or pimps were making me do this. And a lot of girls have no family because I know what I went through. A lot of kids that's being sex trafficked right now, they don't have a mom. They're in the state custody, so they run away and they get into sex trafficking like myself. I wish I had somebody. They do set up stings and try to get kids out of it. but I want to be, do that because a lot of kids need somewhere to go, somewhere safe, and they don't want to get out of, the sex trafficking thing because that's all they know. They don't have families, so that's why they do it. And if they have somebody that's there helping them and guiding them, even though they do have a lot of mentors, but these mentors for these kids do not trust them, should I say, because they haven't been through it. Just like me, if I have a counselor, I want a counselor that's done drugs. You feel me? I want it like in the methadone clinic. If I'm talking to a counselor and it hasn't been an addict, that's not good for me. I want somebody that's been through what the hell I've been through. And most of these mentors and people helping these kids ain't been through that shit, so they can't talk about it. So me, I want somebody like a drug counselor that has been an addict, and that's helping, people addicts now. I want a counselor or a mentor that has been through the sex trafficking, that knows what it is, not somebody telling me what to do that ain't even been through, walked a mile in my shoes. No. So these kids out here that are being sex trafficked every day in Atlanta, and I know because that's the #1 city where I was sex trafficked at, and it's a lot of kids that have no homes, and they don't. Let me tell y'all something. Most of the kids are in state custody, okay? Most of these kids are state custody. Let me tell you something. Sometimes people got to think before they call defects. Let me tell y'all something right quick. Just because you think somebody's being a bad parent or something, blah, 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 don't call state custody. Let me just say this, unless you really know that child is being abused. Because foster care and these adoption parents are not here for the kids. They are here for a paycheck, okay? Most of my abuse happened in foster care. Let me say this. Yes, it did happen when my parents were alive, blah, 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 with my stepmother. But most of it happened in foster care. I'm just going to say that. These foster homes, these parents rape you. These parents abuse you. These parents are just here for a paycheck. I was in foster care my whole life. I was in foster care my whole life until I was 18. That's how I can say that, Samantha. Let me finish. I'm not saying all foster kids, a lot of foster kids are not safe in state custody. I was in foster care until I was 9, 10 years old, until I was 18. Okay, well, your experience is different, Samantha. If this doesn't apply, baby, you don't have to say nothing. If this don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? I'm talking about me, my experience, mine. Okay. So, like I said, some foster homes abuse the kids worse than where they came from. A lot of foster kids, don't have nobody. They're in state custody. And they get on the streets and they get sex trafficked. We're not talking about you, Samantha. What part do you not understand, baby? I'm not. This story has nothing to do with you. I'm telling my story, my experience, and my life. What part do you? Let me ignore her. Let me get her up out of here. Like, people, this is my story. This is my story, okay? This is not your story. This don't apply for everybody. This is what happened to me, Jenny, me. Every foster parent is different. Every adoption is different. I'm talking about mama, right here, okay? I'm going to keep talking about me, not you, not your mama, not your grandmama, not your kids, not their kid. I'm talking about Jenny, right here, me. Like, I'm going to keep talking. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. This has nothing to do with you. This is talking about me and my experiences, damn it. Damn, people are slow. Okay. Like I said, I was in foster care till I was 9 through 18, whatever. I ran away, got sex trafficked on the streets. And one reason um, it happened to me was because I was getting abused in a foster home where parents did not love me. And I'm not just talking about one foster home, y'all. I'm talking about I went to over 20 plus foster homes in my time frame before they finally just put me in a mental hospital and just threw away the key for some years. But I've talked about that before, but I was in 20 plus foster homes. Not all of them abused me, but wanted to, let me explain this. I wanted a mother and a father. I was looking for that. I didn't want somebody that was there for the paycheck. I always felt that in certain foster homes. Now, all of them, no, I didn't get raped. I didn't get abused. No, no, no. That's not all 20 plus foster homes I've been into when I was a child that I didn't get raped or abused. Let me just say that, okay? But all 20 plus foster homes, I didn't feel like I was loved. I didn't feel like they was there. They didn't act like my parents. It was just basically, I felt like they was there for the paycheck. On the other hand, I just wanted somebody to adopt me and love me for me, period. I couldn't get that. I couldn't find that. So I ran away to the wrong area and got picked up by a pimp. Okay. Let's just say that. Um, and I got game ran on me. That's why I got so much game as far as street smarts, because at a young age I was getting it ran on me. Um, so I didn't want to go back to foster care. I didn't want to go back. I'd rather be on the streets. Well, not on the streets, because I was in houses. I mean, these pimps were taking care of me. Let's just say that. These pimps had lots of money. The money they was getting off me, yes, I know they get all the money. I was a teenager. I wasn't thinking like that. But I had a nice home. Even though I was getting sold, I just did not want to be in no foster home because I didn't know what would happen next, because I had so much trauma and the ones before, between the dads raping me there, between the both of the parents fighting, between them abusing me, and all that. So I'd rather not go back to defects, and I'd rather stay on the street and get pregnant by a pimp and whatever, and when they find me they take my baby and adopt them out, because that's what they do. But hey, I didn't have nobody that was told me anything. Um, so I'm not going to say all foster homes. That's not what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say most of them was either there for the check, because they get a check off you. They get this, they get that, or it's bad intentions. It was always a bad intentions things. Of course, nobody wanted to adopt me because they wanted to keep getting that foster check money. So I just feel like before I would let my children go through that, I was going to stop it. I will never, and let me just rephrase this. When they took my son, he had a wonderful life. They were his foster parents. They were great foster parents. Nothing bad ever happened to my son. That was the only, because he was a newborn baby. He was a newborn baby, and they wanted to adopt him from the jump. Anyways, so he had a great life. He chose the streets. He's 21 right now, but those were his foster family. They adopted 2 mixed boys, mine and another one. He chose the street life. They raised him great. They never abused my son. But he was a newborn, okay? Nobody wants to adopt no 9-year-old child. So before any of my kids went through that, the other ones that I had after my son, if anybody called defects, I would run. I would run, because nobody's going to put my children through that. Even though the babysitter has done that when I went to prison and did other shit, well, I'm not going to speak on, but I know how some foster parents are. I know what they're there for, and a lot of them don't have good intentions. Even the ones that adopt people don't have good intentions. You see adopting parents always, sometimes killing children, doing this. None of them that I ever had any good intentions, whether it was them for the check, they was there for the check, or was they there to rape little girls or little boys, or to beat kids, or take their anger out, or whatever. But I know how the system works. I grew up in the system my whole life, and it's crazy. It's nuts. And people think sometimes, oh, that mama, her kid's over here running with a dirty diaper on. Let me call defects. No. I don't care if that baby diaper hang to the ground. Before you call defects on somebody, you better make sure them kids are being strictly abused, no food, raped, whatever, before you call defects, because something else worse can happen to that baby with another family, way worse than what the mama is doing. The mama might be struggling. A lot of parents are struggling that have kids, Doesn't mean they don't love their kids. It doesn't mean that they're trying. They might not have no money to buy no diapers. Before you call defects, make sure that, it is what it is. Go see, go find out, because a lot of times, and I'm not going to lie, I had 4 and 5 kids back to back in diapers. I ran out of diapers plenty of times, may have to use a shirt or something. But that doesn't mean that you are a bad fucking parent. That means that you are struggling. So I've never called defects on nobody. I would never do that unless I know for a fact. I'm not going to go call defects on somebody because I always say they baby with a dirty diaper on. No. What I would do is go talk to that mama and be like, are you struggling? You got food? You want, can I go get y'all some food, some diapers, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to just go 911 defects. No, because that parent could be struggling, a lot of parents struggle that have kids. Now, nobody asked to be in this fucked up world. It goes both ways, okay? For one, I didn't ask to be here, and I had a fucked up life. My children didn't ask to be here, and they've had a messed up life because of the babysitter and because I chose to go to prison. So yes, I'm not putting it all on no babysitter. My actions of me doing drugs sent me to prison. So I am part of the reason. You feel me? They didn't ask to be here. No kids asked to be here. I didn't ask to be here. Nobody asked to be here. So I try to, a lot of people are struggling. Y'all don't understand. And I think it's very sickening because, I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I ain't never lied. But let me just say this. Even though, somebody's making fun of me because they're saying that I'm a beggar or so forth, let me tell you something. If you got to sit here and put somebody down for saying that they was hungry, that's not funny, okay? Because you know what? There are a lot of hungry people. And, there has been a few days that I put my daughter before me. I'm going to get her something to eat before I feed me. Whether me be pregnant or not, she's going to eat. She's going to eat before I eat, period. That's my baby. That's my daughter. All my kids are going to eat before I feed myself. So it might have been a few times that Storm hit me up and was like, have you ate today? And I might have said no, but she only sent me 2 cash apps, which that was fine with me. It was a total of $60, but she's sitting here bragging about it. When you do something for somebody, you don't throw that up in their face, because you talking about that I was really hungry. I might have been really hungry that day, which I probably was, because I don't lie. If somebody asks me if I ate, I'm going to either say yes or I'm going to say no. I might have ate and I might have not. But one thing about me is I'm not going to sit here and beg people for no food or no cash out. That's not me. That's not my character. None of that. If somebody is asking me, that's a total different story. I never asked this lady for no money. I never did nothing. She contacted me, asked me, have you ate today? Are you hungry? And one of them days or 2 of them days, I might have been, I was hungry. So I was like, no, I didn't eat yet. No, but I'm good. I'm good. You don't have to send me no money. I'm good. But for you to sit here and talk about that's not really funny to me. You're doing videos, that's not of me sitting outside because I'm not going to film. See, y'all got to learn why people do certain things. If you're not noticing, they're trying to make me go live in the shelter to let people know where I'm at, even though she's done already said it, but she's saying she hasn't. That's what they want me to do. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do shit how I want to do shit. When I get a house and I get housing, then I'll go live in there. Until then, I'm not going live in the shelter. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not getting back in trouble for recording in a place like that. They can't do that. They're trying to get me put out. It's not going to happen. So if I have to go outside and go live, that's just what it is. It doesn't matter to me, okay? And, I just don't think people talking about people being raped and showing a picture is funny. You over there posting pictures of when I was raped in the jail. You're over there posting pictures about me was being hungry. Like that type of shit's not funny. If people find it funny, so what? They give a thumbs up. They're sick in the fucking mind. The shit I was doing last night was funny. Digging in the trash can when you don't have to dig in the trash can. You was doing dumpster diving when you didn't have to do it. You wasn't homeless. So that was funny to me. That was funny that your channel didn't take off by you doing dumpster diving, okay? That had nothing to do with acting like somebody was hungry. She's trying to turn around and say, oh, she's over there thinking it's funny digging in a dumpster because she's hungry. No, it was funny because you was a dumpster diver and your channel didn't take off from dumpster diving. I'm not talking about people really being hungry. That's not where it came from, okay? But you keep going over there. I mean, you keep talking about rape and doing all this other stuff. Like that's weird, talking about my children, calling them meth head juniors, doing all this crazy shit. It's just, that shit's not funny to me. Like, and then you over there talking about a porta potty because I told a story. Let me tell y'all something. That little thing that she got over there that you vote on, talking about, would you want to be a homeless pregnant woman? Would you want to be this or would you want to be that? And everybody's like, all three. I wouldn't want to be none of them. She went over there and said that I was a porta potty for $10. And then saying I told that in my story. Okay, I told when I was on drugs in one of my story times and that I did it for $10. So you're over there making fun of that? Like, it's really sickening, y'all. It's sickening, and it's sickening, and God sees everything. You feel me? God sees everything, and I'm just gonna sit back and just let it all work in my favor. I don't care about people talking about me being raped. That don't bother me. I've already told y'all the time. I mean, it's been plenty of times I haven't even talked about, but I'm not going to stop telling my story. They're going to make fun of it. Let them make fun of it. What did she say? I wasn't even looking at the chat. God, Lord, show up right now. And the shower. Yeah, and it's just sad, really, yeah, I'm gonna let them be miserable. They can keep talking about me, but I'm moving along with my life and my story. If people want, yeah, if oh yeah, I know you have the right one. If people want to take what I say and make it funny, which is not, then so be it. At this point, it's crazy. Yeah, people will reap what they sow, because you can lose everything in a drop of dime. I'm not, like I'm talking about literally, you can lose it all in the drop of, like, in seconds. I don't know, y'all, but geez, So, I just lost what I was gonna say. Oh my God. Okay, so what was I saying, y'all? I can't do this tonight. I just, whatever. Starting tomorrow, I am going to, like I told y'all, tell my story. Um, and I'm not putting nothing except for certain things on members only, since people are striking. But my story time, I'm not going to put members only because that's my story. But if people want to play this Privacy Act claim things, we will be doing that. I will be doing screenshots of people making fun of being raped for when we get ready to go to court and all this stuff. I will be doing. Also, yes, so I'm going to get all my stuff ready for court. Go ahead. I got a lot of screenshots. I got everything for court for when she comes down here. All the times that she called my baby a meth head junior, and she called my baby that first from when her posting pictures of me being in jail, making fun of me being raped, all that. I have screenshots of. I have screenshots of everything, so I'm going to get that ready for court. So hope she got her money ready because I'm lawyered up. I'm lawyered up. Also, I'm just going to wait for this to play out, y'all. Yeah, and God is gonna work in my in my favor. I don't play with God. I don't play those type of games. And you know what? He sees everything. Um, he knows what you're thinking, all that negative stuff you think. He knows that. He knows everything that's going on. And you know, I know God is so powerful, and he knows what I've been through, and he knows people are making fun of it. So they're going to reap what they sow. You feel me? Because, yes, YouTube is for entertainment purposes, but it's not entertainment when you're making fun of people's kids, or you're making fun of them being raped, or you making fun of them being hungry, or all that. Lolly, thank you, Lolly. Yeah. And, you know, do people really in their right minds, like logically, let's just say logically think, do you really think somebody that's not homeless will be sitting outside or staying the night in the woods? Let's logically just put all the BS to the side. Come on, y'all. Put all the BS, put all the drama that we got going on to the side, okay? And think logically. I know everybody has a brain. Let's think logically. Would this woman, if she's really not homeless, be outside all day on YouTube, outside in the woods, posting on live for 12 to 24 hours? Come on now. You know when somebody's playing about being homeless. If you've seen all the DMs that she was sending me, her and no one's favorite, and me telling them I'm homeless, blah, 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 and they were acting like they was feeling sorry just to get information. It's logically, it's common sense. And I know everybody has common sense. Just think, why would this lady be outside for 24 hours when she got put out if she did not have to? Come on. Why would she be recording outside if she doesn't have to? Like, it's common sense, really, y'all. So why would somebody lie if they was really hungry one day? Like, there are people that lie. There are people that lie and, probably use people saying they're homeless, but logically, come on now. Nobody's going to sit outside in the woods for 12 hours when they got put out. Nobody in their right mind is going to do that, okay? For a few dollars of Cash App. Come on now, y'all. It's just People got to think with common sense. Um, and still, if I wanted to, or if I was able to, I would record, but that's people's privacy in that place. And it's not a shelter what people think. It is a house with a regular address. You would never know it was a shelter, but I have to respect people's privacy, and I'm not going to do that for myself. For the world to see and Google all the shelters where I'm, and they already know what location. Like, I have common sense, but these people know. These people know. My email is CourtneyLove147@gmail.com. But these people really know that what I'm going through, because they were my so-called friends. And I told them, you seen all the DMs with me saying, look, I am really homeless. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Like, if they were my friends, don't you think, no, I'm playing a game, I'm just lying to everybody? Don't you think I would have said that? Come on. It's common sense, guys. People got to have common sense out here. Of course, she's a big liar, and she's going to make up all type of shit to make people believe her, but people really know what's going on. And it's really crazy. You said y'all think she's trolling. Well, y'all do whatever with her. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. I hope now she positive, then saying pray for her. She wrong. Who said that, True Love? Who said that, True Love? She's probably not trolling. She's praying. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Oh. I try not. I love you too, Pink. I try not to judge nobody. Because some people in this world are real. Some people are fake. So sometimes there might be somebody trolling. I don't know. Yeah, she's just praying, I think, y'all. I don't think she's saying anything. YouTube is kind of like, it's in between. You don't know when someone's trolling or not. I don't know. I don't, because I don't want to be wrong, because if this person really is praying and not trolling, I would feel bad. I don't know. I don't know. She might be praying for real. She might be a troll. Who knows? But I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to judge her because I don't want nobody judging me. I don't know, y'all. But never judge a book by its cover. Because you know what, y'all? Let me tell you something. Sometimes I have thought people was trolling me and had an attitude with them. And, everybody has opinion. Some of y'all say one thing, some of y'all say the other. That's the thing. That's the whole thing, y'all. Everybody has opinion, and sometimes my opinion is wrong. Yeah, sometimes my opinion is wrong, and sometimes my opinion is right. That's why I try not to block nobody unless they're being negative. You feel me? All right, I love you too, Pink. And because I want everybody to have a opinion, about me. It's just the only thing I don't like is when somebody's putting me down or calling me a crackhead or calling my kid's name. Then I would be like, get them out of here. But I don't know. It's just YouTube has gotten really weird for me with the real trolls and the real bullshit. Let me stop cussing, but it should. So, y'all, moving right along, I am going to try to, well, not try, I am going to, because my mouth is very powerful, and what I say, I believe. Like, for instance, I know I will be having housing in a few weeks. If anytime I think negative, when you start believing negative, that stuff really be happening. So I, in my mind, have to think positive. Like, even though I'm going through what I'm going through, I just got to think positive, y'all. I try not to think about negative things, because negative things just, every time I think negative stuff happens. Like, it's weird. Like, for instance, well, I ain't gonna talk about that till tomorrow. Today was a stressful day. It was not a good day for me at all. It was not a good day. But I'm gonna talk about that more tomorrow. Even though I woke up positive on the right side, I was, even though I knew, yes, I have. Once when I woke up, I knew I had court today. I was still in a positive spirit, thinking positive, blah blah blah. But something just kept going through my mind, like, for some reason, I like to always think what the worst could be, or what the, in every situation, what's the worst outcome, what's the best outcome, blah blah blah. But I just kept having this negative thought go through my mind about court. And I will talk about that tomorrow, but it was just really a long day. I walked in court at 1:30. No, I wanted to get there early to talk to the DA. I walked in court really at 10:30. Stayed there till after 5 because court didn't start till 1:30. And it was so stressful. As soon as I got back, it was probably like 6:15. Got into bed, went to sleep, woke up. Didn't wake up till 8 something when I got on here. Woke up to all these bullcrap strikes, blah blah blah, which they've been appealed, blah blah blah. And the thing about it is, how do you say this? Do unto others. I'm trying to see. What's wrong with her? What's with the channel? But you treat people how you want to be treated. So if you want to sit here and do privacy acts and play that game, we can. And I'm going to, because I did put a strike on her, but I retracted. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it and finish it, and not and contact YouTube and go ahead and stick with the strike, and also do some privacy ones tonight. So I'll be contacting them again tonight. Oh, y'all know who she is? Oh, she has a channel? She might do have a channel, y'all. You said she has a channel. Well, I'll have to check it out when I get off. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to, well, I've already appealed, and I'm going to handle some more things tonight when I get in, sitting on my bed because I've been asleep. So I'm really not sleepy, so I'll be handling some things. If Kimberly's on here, where did she go? I ain't seen Kimberly. Kimberly, if you're still on here, I'm going to message you in a minute. I'm going to message you in a minute because when I get off of here, because I need to do some things. Oh, she has a channel? Oh, y'all said she has a channel? Yeah, as soon as I get off here, Kimberly, I need to do some things. Does she have a channel, y'all? Oh, she's not trolling, y'all. She does? Oh. See what I be telling people? You never know when somebody's trolling. Oh, well, you never know when somebody's trolling. That's why I say people really, you might think they are, but they really not, and have good intentions. Oh, see? Some people really ain't trolls, some really are. That's why people confuse you. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to check it out now. But anyway, y'all, I am about to get off of here. I got to handle some business. Before lights are out, I need to contact Kimberly so I can get on here and do some things right quick. Some things. So, trying to see what time tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will be doing story time, y'all. It's gonna be funny story time. And yes, and I'm gonna check out your channel too, Pink Brown, as soon as I get off of here, and because I got some things to do. Kimberly, I'm about to message you because I need to ask you a few things and do a few things right quick. So yeah, I will. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, I'm good, Coco. We've just been in here talking about strikes that Storm has tried to do a copyright strike because she said her voice was in one of my videos with the receipts I was dropping, which that's not a copyright strike. So I'm getting ready to handle some things now. I did appeal it. So yeah, it's a lot been going on tonight. You're gonna have to hit that replay. But I will be having story time. I'm gonna have a funny story time tomorrow, and then we're gonna get back serious on Friday. Yes, she has struck me. Yes. But she's gonna have to prove it, or they're gonna take her channel down. Yeah, they're gonna take her channel down for false copyrights, they said. So she's gonna have to prove it, and she got 10 days. So I will keep y'all up to date, but I got to go ahead and do me some privacy things. Y'all will have to just watch the live back, and y'all will see everything that's going on. I'm gonna keep this live up because I have to get back down there before it lights out. I also got to do some things right quick. Hey everybody, I got to hurry up and do some more privacy things, or I haven't did them. I'm gonna do some things. So I hope everyone has a good night. I'm fixing to message you, Kimberly, so we can do some things right quick. And I will see y'all tomorrow. It might be morning, afternoon. Just be looking out. I will post in the community post to let y'all know exactly when I'm going live. I will be having story time, a funny story time. I got to get my bonnets and stuff ready. And then I will be having real story time starting. Tomorrow's going to be comedy story time, if that makes sense. And then Friday, it's starting back with real story times of my story. And then we got a lot of other things, podcasts and stuff going on. I will explain that tomorrow. But let me hurry up and get on down to this place, to the shelter, and talk to Kimberly so I can do some things. I will see y'all tomorrow. I will leave this up so y'all can see everything that's going on. Good night, y'all.